ahead of a potential First Amendment showdown Wednesday in the city's most closely watched murder case. A lawyer for independent journalist Jamie Cavan says an attempt to force his testimony amounts to little more than an unjustified fishing expedition by indicted Chicago police officer Jason Van Dyke's attorneys. Van Dyke's attorneys have alleged that Cavan, the first journalist to detail the fatal shooting of Laquan McDonald, received leaked documents containing legally protected information. But in court filings, Cavan's attorney has repeatedly denied the allegation and blasted the defense team's justification for putting him on the witness stand as vague and potentially in violation of his rights as a reporter. Given the fatal lack of evidence to support defendant's linchpin factual claim, one is left to wonder the perceived point of his efforts. Matthew Topic, Cavan's attorney, wrote in a document filed Tuesday. Cavan is expected to be in court for the 9 a.m. Wednesday hearing, but it is unclear if he will be called to the stand. He has vowed not to disclose sources. Van Dyke was charged with first-degree murder after video showed the on-duty officer shoot McDonald 16 times as the black teen walked away with a knife, contrary to what Van Dyke and other officers reported. The court ordered release of the video more than a year after the October 2014 shooting sparked weeks of protests, the firing of the police superintendent, and a scathing report by the U.S. Department of Justice on police practices. None of the filings on this issue by Van Dyke's legal team have been made public. But at a court hearing in October, the officer's lead attorney, Daniel Herbert, alleged that Cavan obtained leaked documents containing information protected by long-standing legal precedent from being used against Van Dyke in a criminal case. Herbert suggested that Cavan used that information to interview witnesses with the assistance of the FBI in a way that shaped the witnesses' statements to authorities. In court filings, Cavan's attorney called Herbert's efforts scattershot, unsupported, and irrelevant. The only reports about the case in Cavan's possession were obtained from the city through Freedom of Information Act requests more than a year after the shooting, according to Topic. Nor is there any truth to the outlandish claim that Mr. Cavan and the FBI jointly interviewed any witnesses, not that defendant has even shown any relevance of such a hypothetical event, Topic said in a brief filed last month. In addition, as a journalist, Cavan cannot be forced to disclose his sources except in certain specific circumstances, his attorney stated. Judge Vincent Gohan, who is presiding over the high-profile case, noted in October that reporters are usually protected from having to reveal the sources of their information. But the judge said he was intrigued by Herbert's characterization of the journalist's involvement and the possibility that the leaks may have come from the Independent Police Review Authority, the city agency that investigated police shootings at the time. M. Crapo at ChicagoTribune.com